Hi, Minnie. Could you hear us? Okay.
Yeah, that's open, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No. You know,
And is Robert coming or no?
Zoom.
Zoom?
He said Zoom, yeah.
No? I'll give him a minute.
Yeah, we'll do that.
There he is.
Thank you.
Sound check for people on Zoom.
we hear you too, Minnie. Can you say that, Obi?
Hello?
Yes.
Let's.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Just a reminder, the sign-in sheet is here. Anyone still need it? Yeah. this guy. We'll pass it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take one down, pass it around. Right,
Another recording.
start recording. Thanks. Welcome everyone to the January 29th, 2026 Monroe County Planning Board meeting. We have 4 votes today, and we have to select a chairman and vice chair. So we'll call roll first. Bill Santos, I'm here. Mike Wiedemer here. Dave Watson here. Millie Safronic.
Here.
Thank you. Tyrese Bryant here. Elizabeth McDade.
Here.
Milton Picardo.
Here.
Victor Sanchez.
Here.
Robert Colby.
Here.
Rachel Barnhart.
Here.
Amy Grower. Connor McMahon.
Here.
Adrian Green. Jennifer Cesario.
Here.
Joe Taddeo.
Here.
Richard Tantalo. Christina Doherty. Sean Murphy.
Here.
And Andy Frazier. And Nishan, if you want to introduce county, thank you.
So we have our law department representative, Josh Peterson. Thank you, Josh, for coming. And we also have 2 departments for the amendment action items. Office of the Sheriff, Jennifer Curry, and from the IS department, Jennifer Kugel. And from the planning staff, we have our director, Anna Litt, and our planner, Grace here, helping all the test support, and Lisa helping with all the documentation, and I'm Ishan in the senior planner. I told them I was so spoiled now, I would forget how to do all the
You're
things.
sitting there twiddling your thumbs. Yeah,
Thank you everyone for coming today.
I agree. Thank you for coming out. First item on the agenda is, well, first of all, welcome to the new year. Happy New Year. And first item on the agenda is the election of the 2026 chair and vice chair. Just a reminder, just citizen board members can vote, and I'll read those names off. It is Bill Santos, Mike Wiedemer, Dave Watson, Millie Safronic, Tyrese Bryant, Elizabeth McDade, Milton Pichardo, and Victor Sanchez. Those are the people that can select be chair, vice chair, and vote for chair and vice chair. So I will open up the nominations for chair. Anyone interested in being chair?
I nominate Bill Santos.
Oh, thank you, Tyrese. Is there a second on that? That was Milton? Okay, great. Thank you, Tyrese. All right. Any other names? No other names? Hearing none, I'd like a motion to close chair nominations. Thank you, David. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, Milton. Actually, I heard, Milton, right? No, yeah, Joe can't vote yet. Coming up. We have a motion and a second. All in favor by the citizen members, please signify by saying aye.
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 Great, thank you. Are there any opposed? Right, the nominations are closed. I will skip the poll now. I need a motion to put Bill Santos in as chair of the Monroe County Planning Board for the year 2026. Motion.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Mike.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Tyrese. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great,
Unanimous.
thank you. I'll need, let's see, I'm gonna open up my nominations for vice chair. I'd like to nominate Mike Wiedmer, if that's okay with everyone.
I'll second it.
Okay, thank you, Tyrese. Option Bill. Okay. Any other names? Any interest for vice chair? Vice chair covers when chair cannot be here. Hearing none, I'd like to a motion to close the vice chair nominations. Close the vice chair nominations. Thank you, David. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Tyrese. All in favor?
However, I can move it.
Please, yeah, that's right. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? I will skip the voting for individual names. And I need a motion for Mike Wiedemer as vice chair of the Monroe County Planning Board for the year 2026. Milton?
I'll second.
Victor, Milton, Victor. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Congratulations, Mike. Thank you for volunteering.
Nice clean campaign. It was great.
Second item on the agenda is the approval of the December 18th, 2026 meeting minutes. They were emailed to you and included in the meeting packet. I need a motion for those, please. Thank you, Sean.
Second.
Thank you, Mike. Any corrections? Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. Minutes are approved. Announcements and communications. Yishan, anything you planning? No. Okay. Board members, any announcements? Comments? Great. On to action items. The first action item is item 4A and is to amend the capital budget, the 2026 capital budget, provide an increase in funding in the amount of $450,000 from $300,000 to $750,000 for a project, total project authorization of $750,000 for the sheriff's scuba truck replacement. I need a motion for that, please. Thank you, David. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Victor. And Ms. Curry is here. Welcome, Jennifer.
So I've been here, I was here, I think back in March regarding this project. For a clerical error. But this is for increased funding. It has gone out, we have gone out and gotten like preliminary quotes and stuff. So we need a lot more for this truck. The next slide will show the current truck and what it looks like. And it pretty much is used for the scuba team. So anytime they have a call out, they have to carry all their gear in it. safety ropes, everything goes into this truck. It's a 2006 and it's heavy. So that's part of the problem. So the next slide shows what we want to get. And it's a little bit bigger, a little bit sturdier.
And they get dressed in this?
One
Yeah.
or two of them.
One or two, yeah,
Yeah.
at a time,
Now we
sure.
have, I think we have one or two females, so it makes it kind of.
I see. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they want to be able to get ready and dressed in it. If you go to Fuller Plunge, they'll be there.
And this one has this one has heat and,
Yeah, it has heat in it. It'll have a generator in it.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it has a little bit more options and carrying like, the current one didn't have like the tank stuff, so they had to like fab something together, but this one
see.
will have more, to carry all their equipment.
Is the sheriff's department gonna sell the 2006, and is there any money returned from that?
I
The older
don't know what
vehicle?
we're doing with it. I think we use Homeland Security money for it. So if we do sell it, we'd have to put it back into a Homeland Security account, and it can only be used for Homeland Security. I think we use capital on Homeland. So I don't know what their intentions are with this one.
Yeah, tires.
And this one will be, it's a freight liner too, if people are interested in it. It will be a public bid. And there's a 2-year wait on the chassis.
Wow.
So even if we do it now, I mean, and hopefully the price doesn't go up, but
That's
that's what happened with this. I know, that's what actually happened.
Yeah.
The price went up,
Sure.
and we're like, oh no. So we just waited, we.
Do you fill the tanks in the bus or?
No, we
no.
actually
They
just
hold it?
inherited I think it's the Monroe County Fire Department. What's that called?
Rest yeah.
There's a need for it. No, there's a need for it. But we just inherited that so we can fill tanks.
Oh, I see.
So,
Good.
no, there's a fancy name for it.
There is, yeah, because it's filtered.
Yeah,
Or the-
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
right.
come to me in probably during our
Right, so you do that at a building.
Yep, so our spec ops building at Fleet has all these
I
vehicles
see.
parked there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this would be parked
And you
there.
just load tanks up into the truck, whatever you think you need, plus some, and then,
Yeah, so it's just the inspections they have to take and have them inspected by somebody else, but.
yeah. That makes sense. You need certified.
So the source of funding is federal?
No, it's all
It's all-
capital. The previous one we used, federal money.
Yeah, it
Well,
was all-
federal passed through the state, yeah.
And it was 2006 model acquired in 06, so it's had 20 years of use?
So, the majority of the increase you're requesting is for the vehicle itself?
And the build out of
Yes,
the back part, so
Absolutely.
yeah.
thank you.
And you just had budgeted 300 that was just like,
Yeah, it's been
it's one of
sitting
these.
there.
yeah,
It's not even in the plan anymore, because it's just been sitting, it's
yeah, it was an old item. Yeah.
been sitting there for a long time.
Any questions from members on Zoom? You guys good? Yeah, okay. Any other questions for Jennifer? I see a lot of shaking heads, so why don't we vote? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Great, the ayes have it. Thank you, nice job. The next item is item 4B on your agenda. It is to amend the 2026 through 2031 capital improvement program and the 2026 capital budget to expand the scope of and increase funding for the ERP system replacement project in the amount of $3,500,000 for the total authorization of $16,750,000. I need a motion for that, please.
I'll do it.
Thank you, Sean. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Joe. And Jennifer is here. Welcome.
Hi,
Thanks
everybody.
for coming
I
out.
do not have a nice fancy
I'm
presentation.
sorry.
Yes, I don't know who tries to put anything like that. Software is group boards. Exactly, very nice. But in essence, we are requesting additional funding for the ERP project. Those of you familiar with ERP projects, I'm surprised that it takes longer. It tends to be more complicated than the original scope that the vendor gives us. And we want to make sure that we're going to do this right. So we want to make sure we have enough testing and enough time to make sure everything's right, but specifically payroll. Right? We definitely, it's a very complicated payroll system that we have here at the county. And it just hasn't got to the point where we feel comfortable that it's ready to go. So we're requesting to extend it a little bit further. The second piece of that is we also have to extract data out of our current ERP system in a format that we can get to it. And that is, again, because of everything else, it's been kind of at its infancy and we're learning more as we're moving along the project. It's going to be a formidable task. So we definitely need some resources to do that as well, because there's only so much we can keep in the Workday product because it's going to be in the cloud. It'll be very, very expensive to just keep all our data up there. So we have to come up with a way to extract it, use it, keep it, and then ultimately use it as an archive moving forward as well. So that's a great project. That's it in a nutshell. Jennifer, I don't know if you want to add anything. You got it.
Could you just run by ERP, just like at a ground level, just remind us
What
what,
is the
yeah, what
ERP?
the system is doing?
Sure.
It's all your work
Sure.
orders and payroll and the
So
whole.
the ERP system is basically an integrated set of modules that do enterprise activities, specifically finance. That's huge. In our case, HR, which consists of payroll and benefits primarily. There's also components for other activities, and a lot of what we're doing, those are the two main modules we have for the ERP system, but this whole project also consists of about 6 or 7 other small add-ons, if you will, of other companies. ADP,
Yeah.
CityWorks, Timmons, I don't even know, I have all the numbers. And I can get you all those names if you care,
No.
but they're really just small components for budget, for work orders and various other things. Work orders, again, is the primary component of what we use it for. And the reason that we do it that way is Workday is fantastic at certain tasks. There are other products that are better at their tasks, like
Right.
budget and work orders and stuff, which is why we have those additional systems. The other component of that is all the integration that goes between all of those systems. That's another area that we want to do some more testing on, as well as the integration from like our payroll system and finance system, third-party systems. Excelis is an example, right? So there's just still a lot of work that we want to do to make sure all those communication channels are as close to being perfect as we can make it. It's never going to be perfect, but you know.
You're bench testing them first before, obviously.
Yep. There's a unit test, certainly. There's
Yeah.
ways to say it. And then we go to more of the unit testing. There's unit testing, there's more modular testing, and then there's the integrated testing.
Okay.
Then there's also integration testing, right? So it's between modules and then between modules and third parties,
Yeah.
between this system and that system. There's a lot of extensive testing. We're working with a couple of third-party implementers that are assisting us. It's very complicated, so we're bringing in experts that can do this.
Yeah.
But again, it's complicated, and at this point,
Yeah.
it's a little bit slow going because it is so complicated.
That's
Yeah,
the, most of the ad is,
I did yesterday.
is that most of the ad is the bringing in the experts to just
The main
verify?
thing,
Yeah,
that
okay,
is definitely
sure. I would
cost, 'cause
think.
the people can't roll off and go to other projects until they're done with ours, because we just lose people.
Yeah.
So we have to pay for those people to be involved,
Sure.
but they're actively working with our folks as well as doing their own activity.
Have those third-party companies been identified and selected?
Oh, yes, all that was done last year, the year before. I can't even keep track now. I don't know that
Who are they? Yeah, just curious.
there's I said there's Timmons, ADP. Is CityWorks Timmons, or is that a different one?
No, that's
Una, EUNA.
yeah. Budget.
And those are the integrated applications,
Oh,
right?
I'm sorry, you're talking about the
Yeah.
implementers?
Yeah, I was
Apologies,
talking about the
apologies.
consultants.
AVAP, AVAAP is our primary implementer.
Okay.
They're doing the bulk of the work, but we have another one called Avero, AVERO, which was involved in helping us actually select the product and the implementer, and they're doing a lot of the project management and management of the third-party systems, where AVAP is doing primarily the workday, the bulk of the big ERP system. But we're all working together as a team, like we'll have project management, whatever, doesn't matter. Various meetings, and all parties are available, on that call. Avero, AVAP, our folks, and third parties are a little bit different. Those are kind of like separate little projects that are integrating. But everybody's just kind of working. But if you need any more information on any of those individuals, I don't have them here, but I can.
None of the modules are live yet. Gotcha. What's the? Yeah.
That is a very difficult question to answer, but I'll give you the best, give it the best shot. Yeah. Right now we're hoping sometime this summer that we're gonna go live. I'm hesitant to give an actual date.
When did you start?
I'm sorry.
When did the process start?
Ooh. That was July, right? Of 24. It was 24. This thing has gone on for a long time. It's definitely been extended. It was originally supposed to go live.
Ours took 3 years at Wegmans. I get it. I get
know.
it. We just finished. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Good.
It was really supposed to go live in October. We pushed it to January. It was a very,
Yeah,
honestly, it was never, ever gonna go live in October. That was the pipe dream. And now we're pushing to summer because it's just not the quality that.
From the full budget, how much of it is for hardware or approximation that we own, or services that are temporary, like consultants, project management, engineering?
So from a hardware perspective, we don't own any hardware. All of these are software as a service, subscription services. So that's, we can argue back and forth whether that's good or bad, but that's just the reality of it. So everything is in the cloud. We don't own any hardware. The vast majority of it is professional services. I want to say the licensing for Workday is about 1.2 million per year. Don't have the number for the licensing for the others. Maybe it comes to around 100, couple 100,000, few 100,000. Yeah, those. The rest of the costs are pretty much, again, there's the implementation services, and then as we move forward, we're also going to have to, not really CIP costs, I don't know that, right? But
Licensing is not a CIP cost,
no,
right?
No, the
Right.
first year it's part of the implementation
Gotcha.
considered, and then going forward,
Yeah.
it won't be.
Capitalize the first year.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah, my apologies. So yeah, the first year it is, and then it'll go in the operating budget.
So the additional 3 million and plus will be mainly for soft cost consulting?
Yes, yes. There could be a portion of that for hardware as we determine to pull in the data. We haven't got that far yet. I would anticipate some level of that will be hardware, but a very small percentage of that overall cost. Yeah, the vast majority is just getting those expertise to come in.
Is that system backed up? Do they back it up for us?
Yeah,
Or do we back it up?
they
as
back
well?
it up.
They
When we
do.
have systems on site, we're responsible for backing it up.
Right.
Given that this is in the cloud, they are responsible.
Right.
Typically, there's another data center
Right,
and it just gets replicated.
gotta be remote, sure.
Correct.
Yes,
And Workday is everybody probably knows
Yeah.
that name, Workday. They
Yep.
are
It's best
top
of
of the
breed,
line.
yeah, it's very.
it is.
You had mentioned the storage and kind of which data to migrate over. I mean, isn't there a data destruction and retention schedule that the county has to follow?
Has to follow. Yes, there are guidelines of when we can destroy documents, et cetera.
Or have to destroy documents?
I'm not aware of one that you have to,
Okay.
but I know that
I
you
just like
can.
in HR records, if like after 7 years have passed, employees separation.
For us, it's not, it's longer than 7
Longer.
years
Yeah.
because of the state retirement system and stuff that we can't destroy.
Oh,
In-
yeah,
So
And you have to retain.
it's like 50 years that we have to retain
I
data.
see.
So
So with our SAP system, we've kind of just kept everything because it is most of it, a lot of the HR stuff we got to keep anyways.
Right,
So we just ended up just keeping it all. As we do this exercise moving forward, we will be looking a little bit more in detail, the best we can. If there's some stuff that we can just get rid of, we will. But there's going to be a lot of it that we just
Yeah.
can't or don't think we should.
Yeah.
So,
no, it's a good. Better be safe, yeah.
But we really don't know what to expect with that right now. So.
Yeah. Good questions. Anyone else? People on Zoom, any more questions?
I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. Well, anyone else here? Any board members? No? We're good. All right. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? The ayes have it. Thank you. Nice job. Any other business? Board members or staff? No other business, then our next meeting is February 26th at the regular time, 3:30 here. And I need a motion for adjournment, please. Thank you, Jennifer. Is there a second?
Second.
Oh, Joe. All in favor?
Bye.
Have a great rest of the week. Good to see everyone. Stay warm.